Hello everyone, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yes, I did actually farm out a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of these fabricator things. Like, this may keep going for several minutes. I was here for a while. It's, apparently the item I was looking for there is a very rare drop. I did get them all eventually, but it took a while. Would not be surprised if I did more than like 50 cycles of that nonsense. Yeah, I had some videos on the background I was just watching, then I would do this on the side. Ooh, Big Bird. Yeah, you're not special. You're not special, Big Bird. What do you say? Do you know bashing sea monsters? Oh yeah, we said that last time. Where's the ship? It's all the way over there! I don't want to warp away. I'm scared this is going to ruin the streak. I want to know exactly how long I was going at this. And mind you, again, this doesn't even count all of the times that it showed me getting them before. I'm telling you, it controls better in reverse. It's weird. It's still going. Find something of interest. Have I explored that yet? Probably. It's still going. Oh, I can, yeah, I've been there. Alright. Boost on! Let's go. That was at least the one spot I wanted to check out. Hello again. What's going on over here? I want all the junk over in this area. Do a sharp turn. I wish this ship was a bit more maneuverable. Thank you, Invisible Wall. It's still going. There's something there. I see a cave. It's still going. Oh, I got me location. Okay. I mean, it's still several levels below me. Okay, there it goes. It finally stopped. And some things never changed. Adobe wants to tell me about the updates for a program I've never used and never will use. What are you? It's another one of these doodads.
Send them off.
We made it to morning.
I don't know if I've seen one of these things since the desert. Alright, let's give it a shot.
Every day's a training day.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it was a little more complicated than the last one, but I still wouldn't call it difficult by any means. The only difficult part of that was figuring out which side to do what with.
Might as well claim this. Say, isn't this valuable? What would it be doing here? Might as well claim this.
It'll never make up for the poverty I've endured for all of those purchases. And mind you, I'm still filthy rich. Like, you can see my gold here. Like, it's barely gone down. Another one! Well, okay. Okay, so there's top and left on that side. It's top and bottom on that one. So I got this one where I want it. It's gonna be a matter of getting this one where I want it. It's screwed up. I need to get this one over here. Oh, nope. I'm making it worse. Okay, I need to get the left side so that I can't do anything. Yes. Okay, now get you over onto this side. This one's actually a bit complicated. A little bit. There we go. Still wouldn't call it particularly difficult, but it's easily the trickiest one so far. Well, I see a shiny thing.
What would it be doing here?
Odd round shard. Sure, let's get the ether sphere. These enemies don't even... Oh, they're gonna force me to fight them. Okay.
The outcome is patently clear.
I don't want to fight him.
That'll be fine. I'm just remembering something I didn't do in the last part. I should have. And as soon as I'm out of this combat, I'm going to do. And that's... I didn't actually activate the Wave 3 DLC. I should have. And I am still in version 1.3.0. But I didn't actually activate it. Oh, goody. Actually, maybe I won't activate it just yet.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Okay, can I have the ether now?
Waste not, want not. We'd best use it to enhance Eno's skills.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Okay, let's get the container.
Might as well claim this.
Say, isn't this valuable?
What would it be doing here?
Okay, wasted enough time. Let's go to the city. Oh, wrong way. Which one needs the city? Ah, there you are. Okay, this. I think this is the one. So do it here.
Do people have to make so much noise?
Yes. With that aside, curious about training.
This might get complicated.
For now, can't tell which one was tougher. What is this about? Why does it look like you're looking over at him, but he's right there? I can see his leg and his arm, but he's right there. He's also flying somehow. Don't ask. Oh, no, really? I'm just thinking about training where those our stomachs go through. It's your gauntlet. Did you know I could fly? I just found out myself. That to say tough enough, ain't it? Not able to sign that myself. Right, that wasn't present at all. Oh, but when it boils down to it, the trainees were better off, yeah? Look what we're doing now. Exactly. You can even see here, he's higher than Noah. Oh, it's great. Luckily, our life was a lot easier back. We were new recruits, right? Now get back on the ground, shorty. That does make kind of sense. All we do these days is fighting, and then more fighting. Oh yeah, you get me? What training do you think they actually go through? Oh, you case too, Senna. Welcome. You can check it out together. Yeah, now you're talking, so I just want to shop around some exercises. Sure, exercises. Not really getting into this idea. Trade crash should be near dormitory. We should spend the night there once. Yeah, let's stop by when we're in the area. Side story Lanz. So I was right, that is the side story one. Well, I guess we're doing this part then. As soon as it loads. I wasn't sure if that actually was or not. That's why I didn't want to. Cutscene?
So you
Okay.
wish to utilize
I'll finish that thought
thing
when
of
this
which
is over.
I meant to dispose. Such daring lunacy. That is what I would dub it.
It would be a dreadful waste to throw it away. There's always a use. Always. People, lives, the lot. Why?
I stand corrected. Then, what manner of use is it that you have envisioned?
The lost numbers.
The city ruffians? You do know, no life can be harvested therefrom.
Yes, I am aware. That's why I'll have my toy soldiers play a little game. The lives of the fallen will be amassed in this special flame clock, as a reward for the final lass or lad left standing.
Oh,
The cream of the crop of youth competing for glory. Oh, is that not simply sublime?
Okay, is that it? Am I safe to talk? As I was going to say, I wanted to start this in case the enabling the DLC just starts something as soon as you go into the city. Because then I'd basically be juggling two things at once. Well, I'm almost certainly going to be covering that whole thing next time.
Oh, Lance, you're a
Just a
glutton
note.
for punishment, ain't ya?
Don't tell me you weren't curious too. I want to know all their tricks of the trade.
Alright, well, I still have these two over here. Goofballs.
Six ain't many.
6 of what now?
The Ouroboros candidates. All that training and 6 get in.
Oh yeah, Monica did say something like that to us.
I feel kind of let down.
How so?
Just knowing there's a pecking order here too. Makes them the same as us.
People aren't equally suited to everything. Such is life.
Sure, I guess, but
I'm feeling hungry. You guys want to go grab a bite?
I'm in favor.
How about the shopping area? I found the tastiest looking torpedo stand. How's that sound? Torpedo wraps, eh? Spark, yes. Lance?
yeah, sure thing.
Well, it looks like even in his story, they're still going to turn Lance to a punching bag. I didn't like it when they did that in the main story, and I don't like it now. Especially since, as far as I'm concerned, Lance is just better rhyme. But, you know, they actually bothered humanizing him as opposed to Ryan, which 99% of the time was just a one-trick pony. Oh, Romero, you're here. But Julian is my skill's shame. Makes her mock as easy as she breathes. Well, she's really that good, is she? If I thought I should train my limbs a day, again I would never hold to it. I just glad knowing that we fight to rid the world of Mobius in full. Yet more still do I fear of her well-being. Now, Garrett's hesitance is all too clear.
So that's the state of affairs.
Yes, you're such a poet. Alexis' pilot is my sweet Julie. She hopes to take the fight to Origin and smite vile Mobius by her own hand. With this I'm stirring sympathy, I too petitioned to hit the front, yet here I stay, alas, back in reserve. I'll have to be content to keep the peace, make a fine city worthy to call home. You head to for Origin's alarm. Oh, the world's a stage to climb. Take us down, we make it shine. Okay, you're out of rhymes.
A city torpedo wrap, eh? This has me curious.
The shop that sells them should be just across the bridge.
Okay, let's get this silly rap. Juggling. I like juggling.
Hey, you! What are you doing back here? How many times have I told you, no performing out here?
You shouldn't be wasting your time like this. Don't you have training?
I'm not wasting my time. This is my job here.
You call that a job?
Hey, you're Ouroboros, right? I've heard. I suppose my job doesn't really compare to yours, I'll admit.
Why are they on your case?
Street performance. It's not allowed on this road.
Street performance?
This stuff. Around this spot, this is where you get the best crowds. But still they like to push me around. We're at war here. Why aren't you fighting? They say.
Do you not need to be fighting?
The city's army is just for volunteers. There's plenty who are willing.
Why is that?
Because it gets you others' approval.
Yeah, well, it would, wouldn't it?
You think so?
You don't?
Well, who decides what has merit? And whoever's making the rules, how do we know they're right? I mean, I don't really know anything. It's just...
Uh-huh.
I think... Isn't it fine if there's, like, one guy who makes the call for himself? You know?
Even if it ends up being pointless?
Hey, even pointless things can have a point. Down the line. I want to live my way. Take it one step at a time, the way I want. Really live. Oh, rats! Better scarper before the guards find me again.
Hey!
Tell you what, I've got a new trick, just in the works. You should come and watch. Bye.
You okay there? Can I help out?
Nah. I'm all good.
Lanz! This alarm's worrying. Head for the war room.
Right. On it.
We never got to eat any torpedo wraps.
Tragic.
Sorry, but the war room should be our top priority right now.
Fine, we'll be boring. Look, I didn't even care about these two raps, and now I want the rap. Give me the rap. It's what you sent me over here for. I want the stinking rap.
Might as
Figure
well,
switch
yeah?
over to Lanz. It's only fitting. Just notice I have everyone in their default outfits except for Senna. I noticed Senna wasn't in hers from the cutscenes, but it's really noticeable when it's only her.
Now we just hang about.
Like, the outfit she has on now is fine, I guess. I won't act like it's a masterpiece of any sort, but it's not as bad as it could be. There, put it that way.
A crate
could
of
be
transport
worse.
for the colonies.
Yes. The report is calling it large scale.
And you want to liberate it, like you did that last batch.
Right, well, that explains the emergency assembly.
When? Where? By our estimate, tomorrow, late night. Podesto Valley floor, at the Great Sword's base. Boss, the logistics guys wanted an overnight camping kind of deal.
Approved. Sort out the planning.
Just what I thought you'd say, so I took initiative. We can leave any time.
What do you think? Should we lend them a hand with it?
Yeah, gladly. If Monica's okay with it.
It's up to you. But if things don't go to plan, there might be a fight.
We're prepared for that.
Then be my guest. Take this chance to show my soldiers that Ouroboros spark. It'll be an illuminating experience for them, fighting or not.
All right. We'll drill them well.
Let's specify location. Morak Inlet. Oh, well, this is in a different map, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna run all the way there. Just on the off chance there's some voice lines. It's in a place I haven't been to before! Okay, I'll go in here. It's probably the closest spot. I could have sworn I've been here at least once, but... guess not. I guess that's what happens when it's been several months. Oh yes, Taman, you had a quest. Well, anyway, ignoring that, let's get back on the boundary. Still kind of bugs me a bit that you can't board unless you stop walking. It's weird. Let's get over there. Believe it or not, I am turning as sharply as I can. Oh, this ship, please. I don't even have the boosters on. This is just the default speed. I should have gone in here backwards.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Things used to be easier, huh?
What was?
All we had to do was bash heads. No thinking, no nothing.
What about the dying part? You weren't scared?
Sure, I was scared. But at least I knew what was expected of me.
Wait a sec. You want to go back to that?
Obviously not. Just saying how I feel. There's just too much snuff to consider nowadays. It's doing my nut in.
I think you should try it sometime. This thinking thing might not be so bad.
Stop making it sound like I don't.
You just said it yourself. No thinking, no nothing.
I was talking about before, you spoon.
Sorry? Who are you calling a spoon?
Oh, shut up. If you're gonna act like a spoon, of course I'm gonna call you one.
It takes one to know one.
What?
Let's just chill out here, you guys. Okay, then why don't you tell me where we are now? What's this region? Come on, spill.
It's,
See? You can't tell your ass from your elbow. Doesn't that make you the spoon?
just because I slept through that class, if I'd been awake for it,
He's right.
then...
Things were easier. Then stay awake, you spoon.
Yeah. We had everything handed to us. Back then.
That's not quite true in your case, though, is it?
What?
You had thoughts. And deep ones at that. I can tell. When we're playing together.
But you have, as well.
I hope we find an answer.
Absolutely. We'll find it. I'm sure.
Knife's Edge Pass! Look on the map. Oh, wait, didn't even fill us. I mean, I'm never coming back here. More likely than not. Unless there's a unique monster or something. Fill that part out a little bit. This level's going to be the one I know I'm going to dread trying to fill the map out on. Trying to find every single
The Podesto
landmark.
Valley floor is ahead.
The camp's a stone's throw from the Great Sword.
Of course it is! The sword's right there! It's the best thing I can get of right now.
Never seen this place before.
Knife's Edge Pass. Yeah, of course you've never seen it. We've never been here!
Hey, guys!
Hmm?
It's an honor. I mean, this chance to do an op with you guys.
What do you mean?
You're my heroes. Ouroboros. I mean, I always knew a grunt like me could never measure up. Although we all still dreamed of it. And now you're here in the flesh. Doesn't seem real.
What's so great about us?
Huh?
Before this op's done, we might have to kill old friends. How about it? Could you do it? Stab a friend?
Lance!
I mean, that's...
If you're here with some half-assed notions, go home.
I'm sorry. I just got excited.
They talk big, but when shit hits the fan, they might just double-cross us. You watch.
You saying you can't trust us with the job?
100%. You never trained with our unit before, never ever fought by our side. Way I see it, you're just some arsewipes who stole away what was rightfully ours.
Oh yeah? If I let you down, shoot me. In the front or back, I don't care.
Gee, thanks. Well, that's awful big of you, pal.
I'm sorry. Maybe we shouldn't have come.
No, this is good. It's how you build trust. You can only begin once you've gotten everything out in the open.
Really?
One of my dad's favorite lines. Wasn't it the same for you lot?
Yeah. You might be right on the mark.
I'm sure they'll settle down when they need to. They've got good role models today.
Well, this quest has been very quickly going into that dark, angsty place, and that last thing had to go there pretty fast.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Lance.
I'm not even going to try to comment on that, at least not until the quest is over, and even then, probably a passing mention. Can I get over there? No. Yeah, how about we just leave it? Nah, kidding, kidding.
Going to rain.
Rain. How inconvenient.
It's raining? I couldn't tell. Yeah, I guess so.
Can you send them on?
Oh, right here.
To be at rest.
Ah, the very rare Mio actually plays the song for once.
Gotta keep nice.
I know she can, it's just... I swear, every time it happened, it was always Noah. It's like 90% Noah, then 8% Noah and Mio together, and I guess I just got the 2% where it's just Mio.
Our intel was right. There's quite a few of them.
But it's too quiet. There's barely any signs of life. They're probably all conked out.
The fewer sentries, the better for us.
Monica, the cradles are in that transport.
Yes, it's likely. Let's head down. If we go round from the right, we can approach unseen.
Roger that.
Okay, but I don't care about being unseen.
It's all new.
If it's all like this, then this will be a cakewalk.
We'll get Roman to go his way, get that sport checked. Fine. They're not giving me the choice. No, I didn't check this until now, and I probably should before I go into any fights. What's the level for this quest? 46. Okay, yeah, no, I'll be fine. It's like if this was somehow like a level 70 quest, is that uh-oh. But no, we'll be fine. Let's go steal some stuff.
What is this?
They're all empty. Monica! There's nothing in here! They're all empty!
Son of a... Report!
Same over here. We got cradles, but nothing in them.
Monica?
Did we just fall for a trap?
They've got us surrounded.
Kavesi troops.
Well, doesn't it suck to be you? Every little step you made turned out exactly as planned. Now us, we're an elite unit, the all-stars of Keves. You lot have been doing as you please for long enough. Right here, right now, we're gonna correct that little mistake. Garvel! Oh! So you've actually heard of me? Guess I gotta give myself more credit than I thought.
Layla and who?
Sparks. They look like they're in their early terms. That means...
They got reborn.
That adds up. This lot, soon after they moved to Colony 8, I hear they croaked.
Don't dare look down on us second-termers. We were chosen. We are the elite. Now, I don't know if you're lost numbers or what, but you're in our way, and for that, your heads are gonna roll!
Ah, yes, the return of everyone's favorite character, Garvel. Alright, everyone, focus your attacks. I'll actually remember to do this for once. Oh, you're over here. Very easy to lose track of you. Getting toppled. Anybody want to launch him? I think it might have been launched this split second before dying. Been broken. Okay, your thing is gone. Just smash already. We got our level 3. I'm trying to activate it. It's not going. There we go. They started me on Senna's. Go into that laser blast. That is just brutal. I lost my smash. Fine though. See? But you're over leveled even when you're not trying to be. I tried to level down.
Just finish him off already. I need that sweet, sweet life. Finish him off. Hurry, run him through. Go on. Kill him dead. That'll give me a good top up, nice and easy. Gotta love this new flame clock the console was kind enough to give us. It's a belter!
It's a different color.
Yeah, that is no ordinary flame clock.
Back in my old colony, if some moron slowed you down, there was nothing you could do. Oh, you could kill him, sure, but you wouldn't get any life from it. But around here, that's all changed. Here, life is the privilege of the strong. The final survivor gets to take the whole snuffing cake.
Garvel.
You get it now, do you? The weaklings need to be taken out of the running. So give me some of that sweet life. You mother!
You can call yourself elite all you want. But do moderate your expectations.
You're the same as ever, Garv. Only ever thinking of yourself.
How are you gonna win against us like that?
What the snuff is this? No one told us about these monsters.
You are not to hesitate.
What? Lady Consul!
I should have known.
Guess you can't have a Feronis without a consul, eh?
My Ouroboros as well. I can't believe my luck. I suppose I ought to have prepared better still.
A woman?
You like my children? They're an anti-city special unit. One that I have diligently raised and lavished with love myself. It has been backbreaking to educate them so. They'll have to earn much, much more life for me before they're done. I hate failed investments. So you see...
I'll take you brats out myself to protect mine!
Okay, not even trying to do special this time. Okay. I have no clue how that's supposed to be a launching move, but eh. barely did anything with these. And I know they're level 0s, is still... Oh, your money's H. Oh, what your name is then? Could have smashed him at the chance. Oh well. Oh, someone broke. Topple. I have launch and smash on, so I just need it toppled. On topple. Topple. And it's about to lose the break. And he got the break back! Okay, that didn't take long. Somebody has topple, right? You were toppled earlier. I don't speak again. Oh, well, you have top wall, but I don't think that's what did it. Okay, well that did all but smash. Okay, not that, switch. Ah, too late. Oh, fine. Decent. I'll trigger a chain attack once Neo and Noah are done. That'll probably finish them off. Send us down. Get back up. And now Tyon's down. We're barely alive. Okay, good enough. Everybody's alive. That's all I need right now. None of them are really ones I'd want. Oh, sure. Go with the uni. When in doubt, right? I don't want to use it because he has break, topple, and launch. You also have break, topple, and launch. Huh, go figure. You need a smash. Of course she does. I already know Lanz, he has smash and launch. And you have break, so... Oh, you're already broken, I just noticed. Well, changes the idea a little bit. Okay. Yeah, topple. Does anybody else have... Or yeah, Uni does. Okay, then yeah, Lanz can smash. And one. And yeah, I get Tyon back. Yeah, he doesn't have any stats. Real shame. It almost quite too high. I could have close. Don't smash yet. Point limit, because of course it is. That'll bring Tyon back. I might need to just use Tyon so you can get the combo, but I'm gonna go with Senna. I'm gonna commit Blasphemy to forsake Neo and Noah. Increase their status, things which I think he's gonna do great. Yeah, sure. And just like that, up to 124, which is 149. Ah, this is bad. Okay, so basically I can have Lanz's, or I can have yours. I'll go with the Lanz. Well, I have to do Neo first. I actually have to. Yeah, I need to get 9 points out of this or I'm not gonna have enough. So I'm going straight for the smash. Yup. Needed that damage boost. Oh, thanks for standing up anyway. No one gets reactivated, but we're going for this. Okay, well. Do you have any buffs? She has one, but everyone has that one. Might as well use all the healers since they won't go up anyway. Do I have the same class on Noah and Neo? Just already the same class as Fiona, because if so, that was a big oversight on my part. I finally got out of the good range. Just skipped Bravo entirely and went way into amazing.
What is this? Nobody told me the Ouroboros bombs were so horribly strong! Why did no one tell me?
Dear oh dear. It seems your grasp has exceeded your reach.
Noah! Cut the flame clock! We gotta release Garv and the others!
This simply isn't fair!
What just happened? The console, she
She just disappeared.
Lady Consul? Lady Consul! What am I supposed to...
Drop it, Garv! Your clock's gone! Just stand down! Peace. You don't have to fight anymore.
Huh?
No more stealing of lives. No more charity from consuls.
What are you on about? Get snuffed. You're talking out your ass. Don't have to fight. Fighting is all that we know. If we don't have that, then what the snuff are we supposed to do? Tell me! What do we do now?
Hey, need some help?
Huh? Ah, yeah. Nah. Been through worse. Man, you guys, stunning. You're so far beyond us.
It's not a big deal. If you were one of us, you'd do just as well. Think they'll be okay, those guys?
What's eating you, Lance?
Well, I just worry we cut them loose a bit soon.
Tell me! What are we gonna do now?
How would I know?
Huh?
You stop stealing lives. You guard them. It's simple. But the how is up to you. Got it?
Spark? You can't do this to us.
Colony 4. Know it?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
On your map, middle of the Faunus region. The lieutenant there, Boliaris. You can tell him we sent you. Try him. Helps to have a mentor, starting out.
You gave them the info. Now they got a choice. Some might take it hard, though.
Besides, when we cut through the flame clock, it was to protect the city detachment too. There was little else we could do.
If we'd meddled even more, it might have come right back round to bite us in the bum.
We did the right thing by telling them about Colony 4. I think that was the best course of action.
Everything they believed came crashing down just like that. They'll be confused for a while, sure. But they'll figure it out. Just the same as you lot did.
We might have gotten off lightly. If we hadn't met like we did in that valley, we'd be just as confused as those guys. Luck was on our side. Speaking of, back then, wasn't it Lanz who was the most reluctant of us?
Nah. Our big man was just a bit shy to introduce himself in front of new people. Right?
Shut up.
Oh, yeah, he was. I did kind of get the impression that he was embarrassed to speak up.
Right? Eh? He's just a big teddy bear, really.
Here, Lance. Same dish as mine. Double Arden meat, deluxe.
Thanks a bunch.
Let's see. No tall spice here, but double veggies.
Arden sausage, huh? That sounds good. But then, there's the tall spice sauce as well. Fluff cream and skeeter syrup dressing. What delight! Oh, there's even chocolate sauce. How can I possibly choose?
Still hard to believe, huh? Eating what we want.
Huh?
But is it enough? I want more.
Dude, that's already pretty hefty. You really gonna eat another?
Oh, hey.
Whoa, he's pretty decent.
Or have I got it backwards?
Huh?
Maybe it has to start with me.
Lanz and the others took part in a mission to liberate Kratos alongside the longest numbers, unexpectedly reunited with Garvel in the process, of all people. Yeah, the grand return of Garvel. Class rank limit broken. Heavy guard can now reach level 20. Yeah, you know how it works. Anneline's got a Soul Link slot. Hey, what up to the juggler in the crowd? I'm scared now. Not super thrilled with how that scene kind of just ended abruptly. I do think it's a good side story, but I've got to... Okay, first off, remember how in the main campaign I was complaining a lot when it seems like everyone was just ganging up on Lanz for no reason when he was, as far as I'm concerned, completely in the right. Yeah, they did that again here. I'm not thrilled with it. Like, of course he got angry. Why wouldn't he? I was thinking, write him off for some freaking raps. Like, come on. I don't mind as much at the end once they had clearly moved on from that, but that really gets under my skin. Especially considering it's something they do repeatedly. I think it's part of the reason why, like I've said in the main game too, like I do not like Uni at all. Easily my least favorite of the 6. I think it's probably the only one of the main like Ouroboros 6 that I can safely say I think they're a bad character, straight up. And I do not think there's anything left in this game that I can really see that would really redeem her to me. That said, I do still like the sash she has. It's just direct in the right place. It almost never is. We should just end up with a Ratchet & Clank 1 problem where you just... Like, the angst is fine, just aim it in the right spot. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I just need to move somewhere so I could rant for a bit. Is anybody going to follow us, or is it just no one tying on it? I guess just, okay, everybody else just warped up here anyway. More or less done. It's been an hour, so there's no way I'm going to be able to fit anything else into this part. Thank you all for watching. Next time, I don't know, I'll figure something out. I guess I can finally redeem that DLC pack. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So yeah, take care, stay safe, have a good one. Bye-bye.